أكاديمية القادة الدولية International Leaders Academy. Now let's move to the pupils book, page 86. On page 86 we have the first question. Order the sentences. You can do it alone and then check the answers from here. You can check your answers. Here are the answers. The second exercise is in your booklets. You can open your booklets, page number 3, and you are gonna see it there. Sorry, page number 4. Exercise number 3. Let's do it together. Read these nouns, write them under the correct heading. We have nouns. You are gonna choose whether they are things you can touch, taste, smell, or see. Or here, what do we mean by this? This means that I'm talking about common nouns, things that you can touch, see, and hear. Things you feel or think, things that you can feel them, you cannot touch them, they are called abstract nouns. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one, warrior. Warrior. Can we see the warrior? Of course. So, warrior is here. Number 2, bow. Of course we can touch the bow. Hatred. Can we touch hatred? When you hate someone, can you touch this? No. So, it is abstract. Neighbor. You can see your neighbors. الجيران. Fear. Can you see fear? Can you touch fear? Of course no. Ugliness. Of course no. Like beauty, we cannot. Arrow. Of course you can hold an arrow. Grief. Grief means sadness. Of course, grief is here. Tribe. Of course, tribe, you can touch the tribe. Sadness is here. You cannot touch sadness. And peace, of course, here. And the last one here is nation. Hope that you enjoyed this lesson. See you tomorrow. Hello everyone. Open your workbook, page 72 and 73. We will do these exercises. These exercises you can do them alone and then check your answers from here. Exercise number 1. There are mistakes with spelling these sentences. The mistakes are underlined. Write the sentences correctly. SP means spelling. This means that we just only have a spelling mistakes. يعني هون عندي خطأ صغير بالspelling. حرف نغيره، حرف زايد، حرف ناقص، هو هاد اللي راح نغيره. طبعا الكلمات اللي هم عليهم خط. The children enjoy swimming in the sea. Swimming, of course, we don't write swimming like this. We add another M. In the sea, of course, sea. We swim in the sea, S-E-A. The actor, M-O, received, R-E-C-E-I-V-E-D, a prize for his performance in the film. Number 3, hurry up, the plane is taking off in half an hour. The plane in the airport, it's written like this, and taking, if you are gonna add an ing wherever you want, if there is an e at the end of the verb, you should omit the e. Number 4, we stopped to look at the ponies. Stopped, of course, S-T-O-P-P-E-D. And ponies, if we want to add S for the plural, you should look at the letter that precedes the Y. So here it is N. N is a consonant, so you should change the Y into I. So I-E-S. The last one, the firemen were heroes. If we have a word that ends with O, F, but it's V, lies. Let's move to the second question. Question number 2. Find the correct definitions of the underlined words in the box below. Write the numbers. We have words, we have 2 meanings. For the words, you should use the suitable meaning according to the meaning of the sentence. For example, here we have the word fly. We have fly verb, to move above the ground using wings, and fly the noun, it is a small insect, and so on. We have 2 meanings. You are gonna choose the suitable meaning. Number 1, the children were longing for the holidays to start. So move now to the box. We have 2 meanings. Long, the first one, to want something very much. Long, lasting some time, not short, which is better for you. Of course, it is number 3. We watched a very long film, not short, of course, which is number 4. The elephant picked up the log with its trunk. Of course, trunk, number 8, which is a part of the body of the elephant. The man sat down under the tree and rested his back against its trunk. Trunk, of course, a part of the tree, which is number 7. The Aztecs were a race of people who lived in South America. A race of people, which is number 6, a group of people who are the same. 6. The cars raced round the track. Raced means number 5, to move very fast. A black fly landed on the cake. Landed on the cake, which is number 2. And the last one, which is number 1. I'm gonna write here the meanings of these words in Arabic for you, just to memorize them. Number 1, fly. Now let's move to the second page, page 73. On page 73 we have exercise number 1. According to the story, how peace came to the people of the Great Lakes. According to this story, you should answer these questions. For many years the tribes had been at war, arguing or fighting. Of course, A, at war. The old woman's daughter had a dream, a son, a daughter. Of course, a son. Diganawida paddled a canoe made of rock, stick, or stone. Of course, C, which is stone. Hiawatha's warriors were afraid of the chief of the Onondaga, their neighbors, Diganawida. The answer is B, their neighbors. Number 5, the chief of the Onondaga was very powerful, peaceful, or fearful. Of course, powerful. On his journey, Hiawatha fought what? Beasts, bears, or beans? Of course, B, bears. Number 7, the chief of the Onondaga had snakes in his head, hand, or hair. Of course, C, hair. The last one, the tribes agreed to bury their axes, weapons, or bows. Of course, B, their weapons. Now let's move to exercise number 3. Exercise number 3, match the words with their opposite meanings. Opposite meanings means antonyms. What do you mean by antonyms? Antonyms means العكس. You're going to choose the word from here, the first column, and then match it with the opposite meaning from the second column. Peace, the opposite of peace is, of course, C, war. The opposite of argue, of course, agree, F. The opposite of hate, of course, love. The opposite of sadness, of course, happiness. The opposite of ugliness is beauty. The opposite of brave is fearful. And the last one, the opposite of harm, is protect, B. Here are the answers. You can write them down. Thank you. See you next week.